Hey team, just come back from a swim at the beach and had a little brainwave I wanted to share with you. In high scrutiny environments, larger organizations, public facing organizations, government, regulated industries, larger corporates, yada, yada, what I see time and time again is responsibility being pushed down the chain, but risk being managed upward for approval and protection. So there becomes this asymmetry between the level of authority and the level of responsibility. So people are accountable, but they don't necessarily have agency to influence the outcomes that they are responsible or accountable for providing. So often I see executives who are brilliant, highly skilled, wedged between a board or CEO and their frontline workers. And so they're navigating sort of two competing forms of inertia, essentially. And the sheer complexity and the velocity that they're dealing with tends to make them much more risk-averse. They slow down, they become more defensive, sometimes territorial, they can burn out, and they just feel like they're in this impossible bind when really what they want to do is add more value to the stakeholders that they are servicing. So what we want to do is consider where there is asymmetry between levels of authority and levels of responsibility. Similarly, when you see like NASA, when they investigate crashes and explosions, I'm thinking of the Columbia in early 2000, I think it was 2003, 2004. Engineers had flagged concerns at an operational level, but the authority to act and make decisions based on that information didn't sit with them, it sat further up the chain. And these guys further up the chain were more biased towards defensibility and other external pressures. And so for reasons that were probably really good and made a lot of sense to people in their silos at the time, led to a really poor outcome. What we want to do is give ourselves the gift of considering where there is or may be asymmetry between the level of authority versus the level of responsibility, and how that invisible system architecture is impacting our value add, our value proposition, our ability to deliver more of what matters, to really start to harvest and deploy the best of our cognition and our innovation and our creativity and our human connection to do good rather than just look good. So questions to ask would be, are our people given responsibility without authority? Who is benefiting from decisions? Who is actually accountable? Where are we losing value add and efficacy because we have slowed down or become so fearful that we are spending most of our energy mitigating risk, going to briefings, covering our asses, doing this and that, rather than scaffolding for the inevitable reality that not everything is going to go well all the time? Start by considering the difference between somebody with authority and somebody with responsibility and how that plays out in your system. Merry Christmas.